Play a little quick run.
Tyson beat them down till they don't get up. It's like the fight night academy, and everybody mad at me. They all out of when I'm energized like a battery. Cuz fire up, cause your jaw wide up. You ain't cheering in your stance, pass your sticks, time's up. Whoop don't S, whoop don't punk, whoop don't snoop, who's next? I rep the rider, click me strappers, OBGs from the set. Now that's
nice.
cheer, baby fly, keep it riders to death. I'm super chair, no competition, can't nobody compete. Now that ain't cheer, when we scrapping and I'm falling asleep. Now I'm chair fighter of the night who wanna get beat, come on.
Testing real quick, testing.
Got everybody saying
Testing.
got everybody saying chill. Fight night, big Snoop Dogg. You know, we actually get out there and chunk 'em. We call them chunking where we from.
Testing, testing. All right.
Rapping is my job, so I work. See, it's the reason I was put up on this earth. My friends and my family say I'm a jerk. Cause they don't know I'm taking music to the hurts. I got this feeling, they don't understand the strain of what I deal with. All of in the game, but it's the business. And I gotta handle it, man.
Let's play George.
This is what I gotta do, so I
One of his big players. Let's do Joe Frazier.
Everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas and Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between George Foreman and Smokin' Joe Frazier. George Foreman's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
Big Foreman. Oh. Man.
Joe Frazier's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
Another piece in the field. Joe Frazier.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Big George Foreman. His adversary, fighting out of the red corner, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
I suspect this will be a tough fight.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourself at all times. Let's touch him up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Big George tonight is going to have a guy with big onions against him because he wants to take it right to the inside against him.
You know, it's not a bad idea as long as you don't get caught with that uppercut on the way in, because Foreman needs a little bit of room. If you watch him in a lot of fights, he'll parry a guy. You know, he'll take his hands and he'll shove you on the shoulders. Why do you think he's doing that? Just to bully you around? No, he wants to get room because he understands he needs a little room to punch. So if you can get in real close, you can have some success.
Oh, he jumped that one. Okay. Got me out here trying to put my guard up.
to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. And in round number 1, you already get the sense that they have no intentions of this fight going the distance. Targeting that head with the combination punching. That's
Awesome.
great
Come on,
stuff.
let's go.
He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by George Foreman. He missed that uppercut. And now another left.
Oh, come on.
Joe Frazier's nose has started to bleed. Well, there's an expectation of a spectacular ending anytime George Foreman is in the ring. Is that what you expect tonight, Teddy?
Yeah, I do on either end.
Gotta
Because
give it
George
to him.
Foreman,
Frazier
as
ain't
much
playing
as
no
he
games.
can end the night. He can have a night ended positively for him because as dangerous as he is on the offensive end, that is how vulnerable he leaves himself sometimes on the defensive end.
That's a good block by Frazier. Combo lands to
Punching
the
him up.
head.
Punching him up.
Many great athletes are associated with a specific city. You think Babe Ruth, you think the Bronx. You think Joe Frazier, you think a Philly fighter.
You think about wars, you think about pain. You think about a fighter that brings it every second. You think about Joe Frazier.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Punch like a train, huh?
Solid job. Double connects by
You
George
gotta prove that to
Foreman.
Foreman today.
What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly,
Throwing them bitches
can his
back.
opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Oh! George Foreman's banged by a right
Okay,
hand.
what's up?
How about a return
Watch
to
them, little
sender with the
dumbass.
left hand? And now they're trading blows. Foreman's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front
Come
of
on,
you putting the
come
inputs
on.
on.
Can't beat them
you
hands
come up
now.
the
You
way
can't beat
that
them
his
all.
opponent is, you're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get
All right,
through.
I get
Coming
him,
to the
man.
end of
He's
this
just holding
round.
in.
Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy
I'm gonna do
activity,
auto
both
fucking.
guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if
Come
I
on,
have a
come
fighter,
on,
I'd
what you
rather
gonna do?
have a
What
guy
you gonna
fighting
do?
a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Well-targeted double jab by Frazier. Oh,
Good
boy, look
stuff.
at this.
Come on.
Right
Oh,
from
he
the
got me.
get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
It's so obvious what the strengths are of Joe Frazier, but where is there a need or room for improvement?
A little bit in the defensive quarters. You know, he'll bob and weave, Joe, but when he goes down to
Man,
make
how
you
good
miss, he
this
comes
is. Oh.
straight up in the middle. He would serve himself a lot better if he came up on the side.
Come on.
George
Guard your
Foreman's
face.
cut is on the
Boy,
cheek.
guard your
You can
face.
see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna try to do that.
Gets involved and warns them for headbutting. Oh, good stuff there. 2 in a row by George Foreman. He is very much being tested.
Bro,
Foreman's
what the
second
fuck?
warning he gets right here. And hey, he deserves it.
I did not try to headbutt him. That was illegal in the mud. Not in my agenda.
Joe Frazier's got a way of just getting away from that punch. There it is.
It kind of pissed me off.
George Foreman's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Joe Frazier's got to deal with a cut cheek. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Joe Frazier's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Again to the melon. So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
George Foreman's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut.
Oh. We're fighting George Frazier. I mean, Joe Frazier.
George Foreman,
George
trainers
Frazier.
telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing.
Cut
Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
He just missed that shot up top.
Come on, get off.
Wow!
Bro, what the fuck?
Now you see the counter punching here. Big shot to the body. Not able to land the headshot.
Right,
they are bringing out the best in each other. I mean, you can just tell when they meet up in the middle of this ring. There it is.
God damn,
George
what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? He getting some shots to particular. Open like a motherfucker.
Joe Frazier's able to avoid that punch.
Gotta get them jabs, then. Gotta get them jabs. Get them off me.
Well, what do they say, Teddy?
Gotta get them off me. Gotta get them off me.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches, set up the later punches.
Yeah, you can punch him in the real, it ain't gonna break him.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by George Foreman. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by?
Dude, what the fuck?
Pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Foreman's doing a great job on the inside, keeping busy, landing shots. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
See, not just one jab. He throws that second one right behind it. Both men accurate with their hooks against each other. Joe Frazier's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Hey, he was ducking them joints.
Nothing there on the punch by Frazier. And a well-placed counter by Frazier.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Nice strike after catching one by Joe Frazier.
Let's go.
Tried the hook, didn't get it. Joe Frazier's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Wow!
Wow. Get the fuck out of here.
Targeting that head and landing with a bomb.
Get the fuck out of here. Boy, they were giving him all type of like.
2, 3.
Now I'm pissed.
So So he
That
is
shit
able to
pissing
get
me
up to
off.
his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into
This
his
bitch
heart,
ass won't
into
give me the
his soul.
fucking space to breathe. She trying to stay in my motherfucking breathing space.
He's committed to the combination
Dude.
punching now. It's working out well up top.
I can't connect nothing like that.
He returns the favor with a right
He was
hand
getting
of
him
his
special
own.
behind. I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck out of here, man. Yeah, the majority of that shit. This time we gonna be your ass some water. You need some water on this one.
Sixth round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the
Man,
second
come on
half of
now.
this fight. George Foreman's out to show everybody that he's fine.
That's some
We
bullshit.
saw what happened in the
Come on
last
now.
round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody
Them
in
in
this
the corner
arena?
for.
Well, that's the right question. So he's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on
Come
what
on
we're
now,
seeing?
what the hell?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Oh, he irritating the shit out of me.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Foreman's showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very
Wow,
clearly
what the
why
fuck?
he got caught. You could still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work. But make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
George Foreman's got to like where he's headed right now. Now, your scorecard still has him trailing, but he did win that last round.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, before it looked like he was just trying to, you know, negotiate with his opponent. Now negotiation is over. He's trying to just go through. And from where he's at, I think that's the right attitude.
Wow. He come for a hook, it be slow as hell.
Right on the mark, double
Joe
jab.
Frazier, what you say?
Now he's getting into a groove. You can tell he just landed a three-punch combination. George Foreman's in a tough spot. I mean, a real tough spot here. He does not have the energy he had earlier in this fight. He's been taking too many body shots.
Yeah, he has. You know, we always talk about defending to the head, and you forget about you have to do the same thing in the body. You know, you keep your hands up to block the
Come on
shots
now,
to the
what
head.
the hell? Come
Keep
on,
your
man.
elbows in. He's not doing a good job of keeping those elbows
Let's
in.
go.
That's why he looks so ragged right now.
Wow. That's trash.
Right there on the inside, Joe Frazier's being very effective. And now he's working really well on the inside.
Oh, yeah, Joe, you know, if you wanted to get inside a bank ball, right, I'm sure you would.
Sure.
You wouldn't mind doing that. You have to have the combination. Well, he's found the combination to get there. And you know what? He's grabbing a lot of cash.
He's committed to that left hand and it's working out. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. How about that? Back-to-back he lands by George Foreman. The end to
Almost throwing
another
him hand this
very
time.
entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight.
Leading like a motherfucker.
Fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Foreman's treating the word slip like it truly is a four-letter word.
Yeah, he is. He needs to. He's slipping, all right. He's slipping over the other guy's left hook. He needs to start actually slipping by moving his head side to side.
He missed with that headshot.
Whoa, what the hell? That nigga slow.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. George Foreman's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round.
We better guard for the butt, nigga. Oh. Nope. Nope. What's up? Nope.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by George Foreman.
Come on, man. Get him out.
Foreman's looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all, or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Gets rid of that body shot. Joe Frazier showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Joe Frazier's got those earmuffs on, he's got his hands tight against his body, but Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Joe Frazier's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored.
You know he's tired, bro.
They both decide to bring it. Foreman's
He
taking a
holding it
rest
together in
between
this one,
rounds
boy.
here, and as he does, does, it gives us a chance to look at the fight overall.
Final
because
round.
I think now
Go.
that what you have is a good, really strong, evenly matched fight that he's up on.
Yeah, I think so, but he shouldn't think that. You know, it's okay for us to think that in his trainer. More importantly, he shouldn't let him think that. He should tell him this is where a little psychology 101 might come in. You know, I don't say you tell him you're behind, but you say, hey, it's a dead even fight. Win the rest of these rounds.
He is hurt and damaged, but he's doing a real nice job of just staying away from the danger.
And now he's got to find a little bit of a way to create offense without getting into that danger zone again.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Joe Frazier's just not able to land many punches to the body here, and he's fighting a faster fighter. You would think he would make that commitment.
Yeah, you know, he should have talked to a plumber, because a plumber would have told him, you know, you wanna put a leak in somebody's basement. Well, you know what you do? You go and you open up some pipes downstairs, and then all of a sudden there's going to be a lot of flooding. Then the upstairs ain't too good anymore. Well, the upstairs won't be too good for this fast guy if there's some leaking in the basement, but you got to break those pipes. You got to do some punching downstairs.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Oh, George
Almost don't get
Foreman's
knocked out.
almost
Too
out of
early in
it
the
there.
game.
He was
Well,
stunned.
too late, actually.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Frazier. A headshot blocked.
Come on, whoa, come on. He ain't gonna get knocked out. He made it. He made it. I
Which
probably
way
lost
will
this.
it go?
It's all
Let's
right.
find out by sending it up to the ring announcer.
The judges have reached a split decision. Your winner,
Wow.
George
Still won. I'm by knockout though. Where's Joe Frazier though? George Foreman. That was
George
good.
Foreman's your winner. He gets the nod by split decision.
Hey, if I'm a commissioner in this state, I'm calling that judge in. And I'm saying, hey, explain to
very
me how
mixed.
you had this decision.
Alongside Teddy
All right,
Atlas,
though.
I'm Joe
That was
Tessitore.
it.
Thanks
I'll be
for being
on
with
later.
us. We'll see you next time ringside.